Hey friends, welcome to the Earthberry Apothecary and Workshop. Today we'll be working on some tinctures for Standing Rock Sioux Reservation. As many of you know, there are thousands of people out there right now in sub-zero temperatures fighting for our water and protecting the Missouri River and their lands against a giant oil pipeline. So we're going to send them some medicine that it's really good for your immune system. We harvested a couple weeks ago some Usnea. We were in the forest and we did a video of this plant here. And it's done drying and it's been sitting in this jar curing. And so today we are making medicine to be sent out to North Dakota. So this is what Usnea looks like, and it grows on trees, in case you didn't see the last video. And today we're going to be making a tincture out of glycerine and honey and water. And usually conventional tinctures are made with alcohol, but there's been a special request to not have alcohol in any form in any of the medicines that we're sending that way. So first of all, I'm taking this Usnea and kind of pulling it apart to separate it from itself and putting it in the modern day witch's cauldron here, also known as a crock pot. And we're using the element of heat today for the sake of time. There's a shipment going out very soon to Standing Rock, and so I want this tincture to be done quicker than usual. So the element of heat helps to extract the constituents from the Usnea. One cool thing about plant medicine in general, and you can really see it in Usnea, is something called the doctrine of signatures, which is basically the idea that certain plants and food as medicine as well resemble things in your body that they're good for. For example, kidney beans are actually really good for your kidneys, as are cashews. Walnuts are really good for your brain, as well as ginkgo nuts, and all of those really resemble the part of the body that it's good for. So what Usnea is good for in your body is your vascular system and your lungs, and it really reminds me of lung tissue, the way that this grows. It's really spongy, it almost looks vascular, veiny like, and it increases circulation through your veins. So that is a really good way of relieving pain, bringing nutrients, and carrying away any inflammation from an area that you're having pain. It also is good for, like I said, your lungs, and specifically in an expectorant way, which expectorant means that it allows your body to expel any kind of phlegm from your lungs and makes your cough more productive, so you don't just keep coughing and not having anything come out to relieve your coughing. It's also, like I said, very good for your immune system, and it's antibacterial, antifungal. You can use it in place of echinacea for anything. It's very gentle on the body, and so there's not a lot of drug interactions and not a lot of chance of overdosing from doing too much. So that first part of the process, kind of breaking this down, if I wanted to, I could even put it in a mortar and pestle and kind of break up the material even more. But for the sake of time, we'll just do it this way. So the next step is water, and I'll just basically keep adding water as the heat continues to extract the constituents out of the plant matter, the water will evaporate, and so you can keep adding more as that happens. And you'll know, because if you're a tea drinker, you can see when the plant material starts to dissolve in the tea, it becomes a different color. The second ingredient right now in this part of the process is vegetable glycerin, and this is what's left over after making soap from oil. So this is the fatty part of the oil. It's also what's separated when making biodiesel from straight veggie oil. So basically, I'll be continuing to add more glycerin throughout the process of this breaking down and becoming more suspended in the water and the glycerin. So this is a really good substitute for alcohol tincturing. Glycerin doesn't have any effects on children or elderly or people who have alcoholism. And so basically that's the first part of the process. I'll just cover this up and put it on the lowest heat setting and watch it for a couple hours as the water starts to change colors. And you can see that the plant's being steeped into the water and the glycerin. And then after that, I will be straining the plant material out. And so it'll just be the straight water and glycerin. And then I'll add honey to that warm water to dissolve it. And the honey adds nutrients and immunity. Honey is amazing for everything. It's a beautiful medicine, but it's also one of the most powerful preservatives in nature. There's 5,000-year-old honey that will never go bad that they found in caves. So that's the aspect of preservation in this tincture that's usually taken its place by alcohol, which is also a preservative. So yeah, we'll just put this on heat for a couple hours, and like I said, strain the plant material out and bottle it up into little tincture bottles like this one, and send it on to our protectors at Standing Rock, and in gratitude for their service. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time.